Welcome to the Cosmic Soul Podcast, your weekly microdose of motivation and inspiration to get you charged and ready to manifest the life you were born to live. I'm your host, Debbie, here to remind you that you are the creator. Let's get to work. Welcome to the Cosmic Soul Podcast, fellow Lightbringers, a show so filled with peace and love, it would make John Lennon blush. Everyone is welcome here, regardless of religious or spiritual affiliation, or even the lack of. I'm really just so happy you are here with me today, as this episode is going to be a little different from the past few. We're going to take a step outside of ourselves and get back out there and embrace our fellow humans again. I mean, we have to every once in a while, right? Hey, I enjoy my time in my heart space and my soul space just as much as you all, but we are not here to do that exclusively. We are a collective, a family, a soul tribe, and we need to raise each other up every once in a while, especially right now. So I've been thinking about the future of the podcast. We're now 14 episodes in, and the idea is to have 7 episodes dealing with the tarot at first. I already have an idea of what to do once we run out of those cards, but that's besides the point. Each of these cards are giving us a theme and a focus for our episodes, and I pull them randomly after recording each one. So I was like, no problem, this will always be a piece of cake because every card has something really profound to teach us. Well, I'm going to come clean. This one wasn't so clear, if I'm being honest. I really had to think about it. I actually shuffled again because I didn't know what to say about this card, and the same card came up. But I figured it out, and I think it worked well. And with that, I give you this episode's focus card, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a very auspicious and happy card. It shows 4 wands in the foreground topped with lush ivy and flowers symbolizing abundance and prosperity. 2 adults dressed in white dance beneath them with bouquets of flowers in their hands and on their heads. A small crowd is in the background telling us that this is a get-together or a celebration of some kind. There is a castle also in the background representing security and home. In numerology, the number 4 represents stability, structure, and firm foundations. This is a card of celebration, of coming together with family, friends, and community and appreciating all of the good things in life. It's a message to us that we don't need a reason to be happy and joyful. Damn the expectations or would-be and soon-to-be accomplishments. Put your aspirations aside for a bit. Put your doubts, worries, and fears aside. We are here. We are alive. We are free. Let's be happy. Let us celebrate life as it is. With everything going on in the world right now, it seems that the powers that be in the media only want you to focus on being afraid and worried about your neighbor and how wrong and potentially dangerous they are in comparison to you. Well, my dear sweet listeners, I've got some news for you. Fear and hatred are the lowest frequencies of the low, and they serve no purpose but to drag us all down and keep us gasping for air. These types of vibes make you completely and utterly vulnerable to all sorts of negativity that affects your mind, body, and soul. What if we turned the tables? What if we decided to celebrate life right now instead of focusing on the life that has been taken or possibly will be taken? Being afraid and complying with things that don't truly resonate with our souls is like digging our own grave. Let's take a step back. Let's hit that pause button. Let's rewind. No, let's fast forward. Let's denounce this shit and celebrate our win now. Love wins, peace wins, collaboration wins. It's time to shift, guys. We all need to do this for each individual and for the collective. Focus on camaraderie right now. Focus on being there for your fellow man. Try to see past the ego selves that are all walking around. We've all been conditioned throughout our lives to believe something. We're all here together experiencing things in our own way. Let's separate ourselves from the conditioning. Let's do our best to return to that childlike innocence and just learn and understand each other. But in our hearts, let us celebrate us. Let us celebrate love and the divinity that exists within each and every one of us. The Ascended Masters, the great spiritual teachers, taught us so much that many have forgotten about loving ourselves and about loving others. Jesus said, "My command is this, love each other as I have loved you." The Buddha said, "Judge nothing, you will be happy. Forgive everything, you will be happier. Love everything, you will be happiest." Krishna said, "A man is made by his belief. As he believes, so he becomes." Believe in love. Believe in the love that dwells within you and within the person who passes you by on the street. We are all here on this amazing planet. It's our home. It's ours. Let's celebrate and appreciate each other right now. Let's raise each other up and make sure we don't have to feel pain and fear anymore. It may be in small steps, but no journey starts without that first step. Our oracle card continues our celebration of life and urges us to shift our energy upwards. Once again, this is going to be from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and the card is Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift your energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and find a way to dance along with the beat of life. The future of this planet is in everyone's hands, and it depends on a shift in understanding, a shift in compassion, a shift in forgiveness, a collective shift in vibration of every human here. And it all starts within each of us. This is why I made this show and started my blog, guys, to help people find their way through the dark and back to the light of truth within themselves. When we look within ourselves and come to know who we truly are and who we are meant to be, we are helping with this collective shift. We are literally doing it. So take this time to really take in all you have accomplished, everything you've overcome. You've come so far on your journey. Sometimes it might not feel like you're getting anywhere or even making a difference. But trust me when I say that you are saving the world. You are a hero. One of the brave ones who dares to confront their own shadow and the world's and say, I love you, but we're going to have to make some big changes. Celebrate this shift as often and as much as you can, because the more you do, the quicker we'll all find ourselves in a better world. Okay, it's time for our affirmations that will get us in the united, loving mindset we all need to bring ourselves to. Let's start by taking 3 slow, deep breaths. Now repeat after me. I am one with the frequency of love. I am one with the frequency of love. I am one with the frequency of love. I recognize the divine in all things. I recognize the divine in all things. I recognize the divine in all things. I am building a peaceful world with my brothers and sisters. I am building a peaceful world with my brothers and sisters. I am building a peaceful world with my brothers and sisters. Our challenge for this week is going to no doubt be interesting, but it will help us to see more of the good in others. For a whole week, whenever you start having those judgy or negative thoughts about someone, whether they be someone you know or you don't, I want you to think of something you like about them. For example, maybe you see someone who has a bad haircut or just looks silly to you. Think about something of their appearance that is nice. Same thing goes for friends, coworkers, and loved ones, though it may be easier because you know much more about them. By engaging in this practice, you'll be reprogramming your mind to stop focusing on negativity when there is especially no good and caring reason to do so. Try this for a week and see how your perspective changes and how much better each day is when you're not constantly nitpicking things and instead seeing the beauty in others. And that's all for today. I'm so grateful and honored that you took the time to tune into this show. In doing this, you have successfully raised your vibration and in turn, the whole planet Keep raising, never stop. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the show and share it with others who also want to see positive shifts in our big, beautiful world. Check out the Cosmic Soul blog and follow me on Instagram at the Cosmic Soul Podcast so you can keep up with all things cosmic. And of course, be sure to check out my YouTube channel where you can find the video version of this show. Love each other. We're a family and we're in this together. Earth is and has been in our hands for a very long time, and her health depends on our health, our conscious health. Lift each other up as you walk your individual paths, and remember that you are making a difference every day you choose to see the good in others. I send you love, light, and massive amounts of magic. Stay cosmic, my loves.